Good morning, class. This is Brian Hitzelberger, your professor for AD 255, and this is discussion number 14, second to last discussion of our online class AD 255 Art Appreciation for Spring 2021 semester at Purdue University. The topic this week is called Perspective Shifts in the Foreign and Familiar. And this week, we really look at contemporary artists who are embracing postmodern principles that are working all over the globe. And this discussion prompt starts off with a quote from one of the videos this week, which was the case for conceptual art, which states, and I quote, "What's needed for this kind of art more than an interpretation is a shift in perspective." So these shifts in perspective are what I'm particularly interested in exploring this week with you all. Because these shifts in perspective are actually happening all the time, and I think that this is really something that art allows us to do. Additionally, there's much to be learned from seeing from a perspective that is not necessarily our own, or even seeing the same issue from multiple perspectives simultaneously. And this is one of, I think, the true benefits of actually looking at and thinking critically about works of art, specifically contemporary art. So, after you've engaged with the Art21 videos this week, I want you to think about three questions. Number one, who has caused you to look at something differently, and what is it? Number two, how did this artist cause the shift in your thinking? What were the strategies that they used? Number three, how has this artist's background and or experiences informed their ways of thinking or making art? And then I misspoke earlier. I actually want you to think about four questions. The fourth one is, going back to our earlier familiar and foreign discussion, which maybe you remember from several weeks ago in this class, is there anything that feels familiar in the work of art that you've chosen to discuss? So with these questions in mind, have a look at the Art21 videos and spend some time thinking through each artist's work and give it some thought. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. These perspective shifts, like I said, are, I think, one of the ultimate purposes of art, and there is a real power, I think, in being able to see something from another person's perspective. I look forward to seeing your videos as always, and I'll see you next week for our final discussion. Thank you so much.